does pattern recognition help solve chess puzzles? Imagine trying to solve a puzzle with no clues at all. It would be like searching for a needle in a haystack. Pattern recognition is what makes solving chess puzzles faster and easier. When you look at a position, your brain starts to see familiar shapes and setups. These are the common tactical motifs like pins, forks, skewers, and discovered attacks that you have seen many times before. Recognizing these patterns helps you spot winning moves quickly without having to analyze every possible move from scratch. When you first start solving puzzles, everything might look like a jumble of pieces. But as you practice more, your mind begins to notice recurring arrangements. For example, if you see a queen lined up with a king on the same file, you might instantly think of a pin. Or if a knight is attacking two pieces at once, you recognize it as a fork. These patterns act like mental shortcuts, guiding you toward promising moves. This saves you time and mental effort, so you can focus on calculating the most likely winning sequences. Pattern recognition works closely with calculation. Once you see a pattern, you still need to work out the exact moves to confirm if it leads to a winning position. But because you already have an idea of what to look for, your calculations become more focused and efficient. Over time, as you solve more puzzles, your ability to spot these patterns improves. You start recognizing them faster and with more accuracy. That is why experienced players often solve puzzles quickly. They have seen similar positions many times before. To get better at pattern recognition, it helps to practice puzzles grouped by tactical themes. Start with simple motifs like pins or forks, master them, and then move on to more complex combinations. Doing this repeatedly helps your brain distinguish between similar-looking positions and pick the right tactical idea. Even advanced players keep training their pattern recognition skills because new and more complicated patterns always emerge. When solving puzzles, experienced players tend to scan the board for forcing moves, checks, captures, and threats, because these often trigger familiar tactical patterns. They then use pattern recognition to identify which move might lead to a combination. This process is not just about memorizing moves but about training your brain to see the underlying structure of the position. It's like recognizing words in a sentence without reading each letter one by one. Pattern recognition also plays a role beyond immediate tactics. In positional puzzles and endgames, recognizing typical pawn structures and piece placements can help guide your decisions. But in tactical puzzles, it is most useful for spotting immediate opportunities to win material or deliver checkmate. In the end, pattern recognition is a key skill that helps you solve chess puzzles more quickly and accurately. It allows you to identify promising ideas, narrow down your calculations, and build confidence in your tactical skills. Regular practice with different types of puzzles is the best way to develop this ability. As you improve, you will find yourself recognizing patterns almost instinctively, making your chess more effective and enjoyable.